Baseball's winter meetings are upon us. This is the first time that Ben Cherington will have a chance to really put his stamp on the Red Sox. So what should he be looking for at the meetings? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. So with the Red Sox finally having a field manager in place in Bobby Valentine, it's time for GM Ben Cherington to put his stamp on the team for 2012. Now going into the winter meetings, there's several areas of concern for the Red Sox. Obviously closer is one, right field is another, and DH is another. Quickly on DH, I do think they will ultimately re-sign David Ortiz. I think he wants to be in Boston. The Red Sox want him in Boston. They're just waiting for the market to set itself, and Ortiz has said that he will allow the Red Sox to match any offer out there on the open market before he bolts Boston. So in the end, I think he will return to the Sox. As far as closer, if I'm Cherington, I might as well just promote Daniel Bard to closer, because you've already lost Joe Nathan and Heath Bell as options. They signed with Texas and Florida respectively. Yes, Ryan Madson is still out on the market, but as I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of his. So if I'm Cherington, I promote Bard from within because he knows how the bullpen goes. He's comfortable in Boston. He understands what his role is going to be. He's been anticipating being a closer down the road if Papelbon had left. So I think you just promote him into the role and try to find a decent setup guy, whether that's a Sevis or somebody on the open market. Try to bring a guy like that in to set Bard up in the 8th inning. Also, another area of concern is right field. Are the Red Sox just going to go with the Ryan Kalish, Josh Reddick combo, or are they going to look for help from outside? There's been reports that Carlos Beltran's interested in coming to Boston and that the Red Sox have been receptive to that. Listen, that's not a road I'd really go down. I mean, Beltran's been hurt now for the last few years for the Mets. He's been in and out of the lineup. Even when he was traded to the Giants, he missed some time last season, late in the year. Red Sox don't need any more old players on this team. I would not go down that road. But a road I would go down is I would try to bring Michael Kadire here if you can do it from Minnesota. He'd be a perfect guy to play in right field if you're not going to go with either Reddick or Kalish. He's a right-handed hitter, Kadire. He's a good team guy. He's a solid, everyday, middle-of-the-road player, and that's what you're looking for on your team. You're not looking for superstars at every position. That doesn't work. Kadire would be a perfect fit in Boston. Now, whether the money's going to work for him, I don't know. I don't know what the Red Sox are willing to pony up in terms of salary. But at the winter meetings this week, if I'm Ben Cherington, my number one priority is getting Michael Kadire on this team. It will balance out the lineup a little bit with, another right-handed hitter to balance all the lefties. He's a good team guy, good solid player. He's the guy I'd be targeting at these meetings. Now, having said that, will the Sox actually get anything done? It's tough to say because a lot of times the winter meetings are just a place for GMs to lay groundwork for what will go on the rest of the season. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So what do you guys think? Are the Red Sox going to get anything done this week? Are they going to add anybody to the roster? Or are they just going to lay groundwork for what might happen the rest of the offseason? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.